Before we begin, I've got an incredibly important question. If we do not get this right first time, it'll probably ruin the rest of the playthrough, and I'll spend it salvaging it instead. My question is, where does Immortus keep his Reeman armies? Up his Reeman sleeveys. Remans, nobody knows better than the Emperor himself what a great sacrifice it requires to build our brand new Reem, and your willing sacrifice too in these water-sucking vats will build a brand new Reem for our children. Well, not yours, because you'll be dead. And yes, my friends, I mean that literally, because we have a whole slew of new mechanics thanks to the geniuses that are Dexter Faldo and Keys, and I added some stuff too. My excuse is that I had people here yesterday to help me with house renovations, and that's why there was also no content, so I was only able to do little tiny things. But my god, this has changed tremendously since you've last been here. Firstly, I have rebalanced the entire water network. I've just realized I took away the drains that let us get water out of the network to stop our people dying. We'll panic about that in a second. So now, each of these lovely safe water vats only contain a maximum of 5 water packs at a time. Of course, you can build as many as you like, presume you've got the resources for it. Why is that? Well, they're not just keeping the water safe and stored and accessible. They've got to stir the water, sterilize the water, keep it fresh and not stagnant for our people to enjoy. And that does mean, my friends, occasionally maybe things will go wrong with the machinery. And maybe we'll see that during today's episode. I hope not. First caskets also require a tremendous amount more fuel. Not like a huge amount more, but significantly more. Because, I mean, ultimately, you're liquidating people. No pun intended. Now, I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. So I've also added some very kind things for you as well. I've added the ability to build farmland. That's right, for an incredible investment of 10 safe water and 25 hydroponic nutrient solution, you can simply terraform the desert. It is exceptionally expensive, and it's meant to be expensive. It's meant to be as much as it is a flex, that it is a way to provide a tremendous amount of resources. Don't build too much of it, because they're worth a small fortune. You can just build regular farmland too now. That's slightly more reasonable. New enemies, there's new rewards, there's a bunch of new stuff. You'll see them as we play. Make sure you update the mod pack. If you don't, I'll be very annoyed when you come into the Discord complaining about a bug I fixed 3 days ago. Oh god, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, no, that's not right, is it? Everyone in the comment section has been panicking over it. I can fix it. Just give me a second. Everything's fine. Wait, is that fine? No, that's not right at all, is it? Let's not get too wrapped up in aesthetics, because today we embrace Mad Max. Oh, he's so warm and cuddly. Give me a little fabrication. A touch of advanced fabrication. Why is that knife there? Very threatening research. And then the moment we've all been waiting on finally comes. Vehicles. Why is that knife there? Go away. What are you doing? Now, we've had significant rebalancing to pivot this back to being a survival series, because we were already sitting on quite a lot of water by the end of last episode, right? It was getting a little bit too easy, too fast. To be fair, we have quite a small colony, but I would like it so we've always got enough water to keep going where we are, but we need to panic if things go slightly wrong. It's the end of the goddamn world, after all. So now people will slowly die when they're in thirst caskets. Currently at 5.5%. When that hits 100, they're dead, and you have to find a new person to put in the thirst casket. Similarly, I've cut down the amount of safe water we can store, because we were just sat on shitloads of it. Far too much in one vat. I love the idea of having 100 vats of safe water, even though that is, of course, going to be expensive. I think aesthetically that's fun, and it's a fun design space. You got to store all this water, keeping your people alive, and I think that's kind of a nice twist. Please tell me, my god, that we have enough to get a tap going. Oh, shit. Guess I'll die? Oh, it's because we're putting it in a throne. It's because we're putting it in the throne. Okay, listen. We need a throne one day. It's not as important as, not dying. I don't think that's particularly controversial to say. Obviously, I banked the water. Let's move that down then, given that water is going to be slightly more difficult to stockpile to the extent that we had. That, in turn, of course, means that we'll need less food. One thirst casket uses more food, but we don't need as many thirst caskets, because we can't keep that much in the grid. Does it all make sense? You'll understand. I think the balance is in a really good place. It's way too easy. I'm a little worried, honestly. It's a bit too hard now, but that's kind of what I wanted. It's the end of the world, to reiterate. Let's go deal with that sun blocker before I forget. In fact, if we could take them back alive to keep in a prison to always keep the thirst caskets stocked up. Oh, there's a very good reason to have a big prison now, isn't there? Keep them fresh for when we need them. But we'll have to give them water, so it's a good balancing act. Hello? What is that you've got equipped there? I might borrow some of these. Oh, they're wearing body straps and collars because they're the Sartors of Bacchus. Yes, no, you're very right. I've realized they're not wearing that for practical purposes. What the hell is that you've got? It also did a shitload of damage in one shot. Hortensia, 10 father. Immortus can go tidy up the rest. Using a scorpion in a power armor world. Bow before your Immortus. Bow before your Immortus. Anytime, whenever you're ready. Cornelius Pluto. Yeah, I'll take your... it's sex gear, isn't it? It's obviously his BDSM getup. If I'm not mistaken, which obviously I rarely am, if we install that, it should just say, there you go, area safe, and then you can claim the turret and uninstall the turret. You see, it's very big brain time here. Oh, you didn't take apart the wood buildings in the lot? Yes, I know. Didn't think it was that necessary. And problem solved. Beautiful. Why do they all have bioferrite equipment, you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you noticed. That means that we can take enough of their bioferrite stuff and potentially smelt it down to make a weapon that has great sharp bonuses from bioferrite. It's big brain, thinking 3 steps ahead. And, more importantly, we got a free person. I mean, free if you disregard the fact that we shot and kidnapped him. I think I want more VATs and more people in thirst caskets, enough that we can try and get a balance on maybe like 20 water always in the grid. Slightly more expensive in terms of food upkeep, but I think it'll be worth it. Why does this keep happening to me? The caravan turns up and so do the enemies. Hello. That's the wrong thing to be looking at there, fella. A pack of man-hunting desert tortoises. Oh, no. Well, this is terrible. In another 2 or 3 months, we're really going to suffer. I'm sorry, squad. I think this is the end of the colony. Thank you for joining me. I mean, I always said it was a survival series and a real hard battle, so there's no real surprise that the game is going to throw very hard raids and enemies at us. This is fucked up. This is really just dreadful, isn't it? Are you taking damage whenever we hit something? I just almost killed Immortus by running over a bunch of tortoises. How's the actual car itself? Oh, dear. Okay. I've been having a lot of fun with the vehicular manslaughter, which is a great thing to say out loud and have on the internet forever. You're capturing that prisoner. Good, thank you. Appreciate that. I didn't realize it would do quite so much damage through an armored vehicle into a man who's also armored internally and externally. Yeah, you go there. You go there. Oh, God. Oh, shit. She's going in. Oh, God, she's going in. Okay, don't you run. Come and help. Okay, you move there. You shoot the tortoise. I cannot believe this is the hardest raid we've had so far. You cannot deny, without a shadow of a doubt, they've done the most damage. It was me mocking the turtles. I won't do that again anytime soon. Go, excuse me, rescue the Immortus. I wonder what determines how much damage the car takes from running into things, right? I was plowing people down left, right, and center without this many issues. We've run over a few tortoises. Apparently, all the damage transfers directly to my guy. Maybe it's a chance to deal damage whenever you hit something. And because I was running over so many then, that might explain it. We finished ground-penetrating scanners? That was a question, not a statement. We did. Okay, quest for an advanced component then. I'm about that. Oh, shit, but hold on. I can't put machinery outside because it breaks down. We're just going to have to accept that when we get a sandstorm, we've got to take this bloody thing apart and rebuild it every single time. It's a minor inconvenience. Who would like to go on a road trip? This might be a long old road trip. Bearing in mind what I've said before, there are no real traders on the planet. We're going to have to go and hit all these settlements to see if we can find an advanced component. Let's go ahead and put... Gaius, are you any good? Gaius Fabius. You're mining, that's right. Oh, but they're automated. All right, well, I've got some bad news for you, Gaius Fabius. Looks like boys back on the menu, meat. Oh, I don't like that. I wish I hadn't have said that out loud. I shouldn't... I shouldn't joke about that. I apologize. I'd like to retract that. It's a very serious thing. I'd like to retract that last one. Can edit it out, I'm well aware. I just think sometimes you've got to face your mistakes. And I think the justice system will prevail. What do I pay for advanced components with? The Persona Core! Ooh, big brain time. We would never sell engines. That's absolutely counterintuitive to what we're doing here. Fuck. That is not what I needed to see. Oh, no. You do realize that we live in an apocalyptic desert planet. This was... I'll be honest, I think this was a little bit irresponsible. Fake pregnancies consume more water. You're goddamn right. You can't stop me. Oh my god, it's too hot for any of my plants to grow. Even though we've thrown down this farmland, it's totally irrelevant. So we're going to have to come up with some sort of... We're going to have to build a greenhouse, right? We're going to have to sun lamp it. We're going to have temperature regulation eventually. That's what the deep drilling will pay for. No suppression fall rate because we stole body straps from BDSM starters. That's a sentence I've said. This has been a horrible day for quotes, hasn't it? Trade with Old Reem. Here we are. Do you have an advanced component, Old Reem? I'd appreciate that. Sorry, Old Reem gives me hiccups. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Are we really going to be waiting on advanced fabrication before we can do something about this? Oh, sir. Please, just a crumb of advanced component. I guess it's because they're republics. I bet Olympius will have some because they're an Outlander union. No, I think it's fair to say at this point we actually can't get those components. Unless we go to Olympius. We offer gifts at Arcadius. That's the name of the city, not the name of the man. Can't do it. I cannot give them a Persona Core just to solidify an alliance. Oh, it would get them to neutral. Am I gonna do that? It takes them to exactly 0. I am. I'm going to do that. My God, what a tremendous waste of a persona core, but we're pretty desperate. Any other series, normally I'd be like, okay, I'll just sit here, and I'll wait for the raids to turn up, and we'll just crack out advanced fabrication. Not this time. Every single day that we are taking longer on projects is a day that we could just simply die. How's the water network going these days? It's not. We're still making the same amount. Just to clarify, it's still the same amount. It's just we lost our stockpile. No, the comms console. I've already said there are no orbital traders. Sorry, straw man in my head. I didn't mean to shout at you. They're gonna buy from this planet sand? Oh, you said it was filled with oil. What are they gonna do with oil? This is literally a universe where infinite chem reactors exist. They're not gonna come here and buy oil and then fly off and refine it elsewhere, are they? I've never seen a Rimworld character I empathize more with. It's me sat at this desk every goddamn day. Except it's not the water being drained out of me. It's my hopes, my dreams, my time, my finite time in this infinite universe. My face when I get paid to play video games. We've been out there looting a tremendous amount of components. Obviously, we found like 77 components in some abandoned base yesterday. 2,400 steel. So I'm going to slap down a whole bunch of turrets, trying to keep them far enough apart they won't take each other out. Then, I think we nestle away some shotgun turrets as well to keep the pressure on. Don't worry, we've got plenty of resources for sandbags. The most terrifying sandbag. It's the sandbag that stares back. How terrifying would that be if you go and raid a base and you see a turret nestled behind Grandma? I mean, it would just totally demoralize them. Maybe it would make them fight harder. Do it for Grandma. Then I want to build a second research bench. Just trust me. There's a reason I'm doing all of this now. Hello. No advanced components. Heavy engines. Oh, shit. Hold on. A 6-cylinder diesel engine with powerful torque. It's commonly used by heavy vehicles and ships. Ooh. I think leave it for now. The healing enhancer is fun. And I think I could probably do more with the plasteel. I think I'm going to take the healing enhancer. It seems a bit weird. I'm going to take it. All right. What we're going to do is take Crispinus. We're going to load up a whole bunch of toxic waste packs. Where are they? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm really having trouble clicking today, apparently. Toxic waste packs. Right, get them all on. Just can't take the whole amount. You're so funny. You're such a funny guy. So I'm going to try and trade little components for advanced components, which is why I wanted to build the research bench and the turrets now. That will pay for at least one advanced component from somewhere. I'm fairly confident about that. Do that, and then we take these walls off here, and then it's balanced. Look, you see, it's balanced, and then I can just redo the entrance, and I've balanced everything out. You had no faith in me. I told you this was the right maneuver. That's not relevant. We live in a cave. Well, that lion's... you're in a lot of trouble. I don't know what... I don't know what a lion in a fucking earthquake would sound like. Presume I put a lovely shaky cam effect on that. That's a good bit. Keep it in. The fuck does a lion even sound like? They roar, obviously, but what do they sound like when they're just in, like, slight distress? Will they meow?
Oh, well, actually, Mr. Streamer, cats in the genus Panthera have a hardened palate that allow them to roar in the first...
I know! I know these things. It's just funny to imagine a fucking lion being hit by an earthquake. And then meowing. That's it. I'm just trying to have a little fun here. It's not meant to be serious times. I mean, except for the grim reality that we've got laid out in front of us. Wish I would stop making enemies with all these commenters in my head. Someone said, a useful commenter, said that your geothermal generator will take damage when it's in its magic box. And my God, they were very right. And that's because I haven't put any vents on it, so it's just sitting there superheating itself. Because, you know, steel melts at 81 degrees C. What about the components? A GPU can run at a maximum rated temperature of 90 to 100 degrees C. You're overthinking it. Is that too much? I don't need everything to be symmetrical. I'm really fighting with these demons in my head today. I don't know what it is. It's not as if anyone's even been belligerent this series. Everyone's just been good for a change. Well, what's going on there? Hold on. How have I... 1, 2... Oh, I see the issue. Oh, this is fixable. Don't panic. Don't you panic. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is balanced on both sides. It's symmetrical now. It just looks unbalanced because of the optical illusion of this up here. I like the fact that his bedroom is effectively an open passageway through to the throne room. So maybe we'll do something different for the Immortus. Maybe put that somewhere else. And it's kind of sick, though, having the thirst caskets in a room that you have to walk through to go to the throne. I'm going to put the bedroom just behind his throne. That'll do. I don't want it to be grand or massive or anything like that. We're not really in the situation for that type of thing. Just like a little modest, modest, oh Jesus, enormous bedroom. That's fine. That's good enough. Yana has died. Yana has died? How did Yana died? Right, because she had... Okay, so when we stuffed her into the casket, she already had problems. Fuck, no fuel. Oh, bollocks, we're out of food. That's a very fair and just point indeed. Delicious camel time. Should we go dump these waste packs? I think it would take too long to get up here. This seems like a dangerous journey. 0.4 days. Oh no, go for it, my guy. Full send. Beautiful. Here you go, fellas. A little gift for you. Now, I know they're probably going to do a toxic retaliation from this, but we can just drive out and dump it again until they eventually get the message, I think. Sometimes my brain is so enormous. They sell a single advanced components. That's kind of insane that this is how much effort it took. That's cool, though. I like that balancing. We could buy the Persona Core back. That's a very fair point. I mean, they can't afford it because the silver stocks, like I said, are also incredibly low. Let's just take the advanced component because that was the goal, and then I will see you all later. And we're going to go... What? You're right. I do know how numbers work. We can get lucky and get them to sell one each. Oh, which they don't, bollocks. Oh, no. Maybe they'll sell two? Otherwise, we can't build a fabrication bench. Oh. Now, that is a challenge I wasn't expecting. So, we go ancient danger hunting. I guess that's fine. We try and get some, we try and find some hermetic crates, get some advanced components from there. Either that, we've got to wait for some quests to spawn. Forced caravanning mechanics in my Mad Max series. Oh, it's like he's done it on purpose. Quest active abandoned mine. That makes 3, correct? Expire in 50 days. Bloody hell, they last a long time. Whoa. I don't suppose those... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This is my best impression of a Labrador there for you. These give 2 advanced components each, you moron. So that gives us our... Well, that would give us everything we need if I just go visit those instead of going ancient danger hunting. I'll be honest, I still might, because I'm a little bit concerned that we've only got 4 colonists right now. I mean, I could recruit some of our people that we've got here. God damn, you're good at that. But again, we've got automated drills, so I don't necessarily need that too much. I could do with a chef. People could just rebel and run off. And that would be devastating, because then we'd starve to death. That's generally how chefs work. Oh, you're going in the train casket, motherfucker. Sorry, that's not very good Mickey Mouse. It's intentional so I don't get sued off the face of the earth. Wait till Nintendo find out I've been capturing things to fight alongside us as allies. Oh, well, that's disgusting. You never see me doing that. How many waste packs is it? 131. How many did I dump on them? What was that, like the same amount? Going after the mining sites anyway, so we might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Waste pack. Why can't I pack them all? Because you're not showing all items on map. Why did you do this to me? They sent less than we blasted over. Oh, well, that's very kind of them. No one's going to be upset if I dump these in the mountains, right? No one's going to be pissed off about that. Oh, shit. Come on! We're so far away! Fuck off! Tremendous timing. I can't be angry. Well, you can have the rest then, you fucking pricks. Eastern Republic are upset. Oh, come on. We were not that close. It is the Kratos people. What do you look like Kratos? What did I put all that effort into? Wanderer joins. Hello. It's dear Dominarius. Dominaninus. God, that's a fucking name. A classical athlete. My friend, welcome. You may have joined us at a terrible time. Oh, God. Yeah, give him a wide berth. Dominianus. Have I got that right? Hello. Are you any good? Good lord. Oh, a good social character. Hey, I won't be angry at that because we haven't got one of those. Okay, now we panic. Now we panic. Now we panic. Hey, come up here a second. Oh, the caravan's back. This happens every time without fail. Caravan gets back just as they start attacking. It's amazing. I'm going to try not run everybody over this time, given that last time it almost killed Immortus. Let's just see if we can park up. Maybe, like, come here, try and park up there, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to get you lot to... I'm not going to say come forward, but let's try and not blow up our own turrets there. Oh, they've got this covered. Yeah, no, these turrets were a fantastic call. Bear in mind, I'm going to have to put something on the other side to stop our sandbags giving them cover, but that can wait till later. Oh, there we go. Have we lost any turrets yet? We lost a couple, but again, because of Scrapper, we can just immediately rebuild them, so there's really no harm. God damn, that's powerful. That's a powerful meme. I mean, I know of more powerful memes, but I would never repeat their name. I think you know the memes that I'm thinking of, though, right? The most powerful and forbidden of memes. These two have been here long enough. I'm going to make them full citizens because they're both very skilled in their own area. Triple passion or one of those natural passions that increases the learning rate. 11.5 mining. It's going to be useful. And you're the only good chef that I've got. If either of you died, I would miss you. That's the basis of every friendship. If you die, I'll miss you for a little while. And then I'll probably just replace you with somebody equally or perhaps even more skilled. The basis of every friendship. I'm going to leave Immortus. I'm going to take Crispinus. And you can stay there, and we'll see how you shake out. Because I'm not entirely convinced you're not a traitor, to be honest. I just feel like we've got so few civilians for where we are at this stage of the game that we're gonna promote some people over. And we're just trying to integrate our society so things are a little safer. I feel like I can't really trust them with the powerful weapons and armor while we've got them enslaved. There's a very good reason why they might want to break out, I think. Father recruited. There you go. That bloody hell, that was quick. I guess because they already like us quite a lot. Well done. Good work. Caravan arrived at the abandoned mine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? Okay. Try again. I guess there was something wrong with the map and it couldn't generate properly. Maybe it generated in a mountain and the drones couldn't spawn. Yeah, this is working over here. I guess that's the case. So maybe the car couldn't physically park there. Hello there. 15 components. Ooh, some plasteel, some chem fuel. You'll love to see it. We're gonna have to mine our way through, are we? Oh, that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But you see, I bought the mining character. It's big brain time. Hello, and this one we're gonna just straight up take apart. This one we're just gonna take apart for the components. Oh, remove this by attacking it. What if I uninstall it first? You think you can defeat me? Oh. But we can uninstall the one at home, though? Can we? We can. Oh, I guess we just got to take it home and then dismantle it. Fair enough. Why can I still not take that apart? What's happening? We're going to install it first, then take it apart? No. Ancient automatic... What? Remains of... Oh, the remains of what was one. Oh, shit. I realized, look at the difference. It's rusty. They've got the same name. Oh, that's ancient. No, they don't have the same name. I just can't read. Just been totally bamboozled. Right, take two. Let's try that again. Ice cream truck. No way. How I was saying, I don't know how I'm going to keep everything refrigerated. Keeping all of your meals in the back of an ice cream truck during out like a Mad Max series is incredible. Finally, thank you. I don't know how lucky we got getting that first one. Maybe it's more common that you'll find the broken ones rather than the working ones. So with this, we can build ourselves a fabrication bench. Oh, what a thing of beauty. Oh, this is the same layout as that other base we had, because look, it's got the crypto caskets. Shit, we've got a couple of guns there too. Fair enough. I guess we'll wake them up and see who's there. Worst case scenario, it's more people with the thirst caskets, right? Given that we're going through those faster than previously. Careful. Hello. Rich Wyburn, everyone. Hello, Rich Wyburn. No, I don't really need you, I'm afraid, so you're probably going in the casket. From one casket to another. No, Rich. Big man, listen, I'm sorry I'm about to arrest you like this. Thank you for freeing me. Is there any way I can repay you? Anyway, you say? Oh, dear. Well, you know what? We might as well come out swinging a little bit here. I'm sorry, this is life or death. I'm so sorry. This is life or death. I haven't got a choice. Just do it. Oh... I was going to say, do enough damage to knock him down. You've got 7 hours remaining, so you're pretty much certainly going in a thirst casket. She won't get far. She won't get far. You can start taking this base apart while we wait for her to collapse. She won't get far. Any second now. She won't get much further. Shit, that was close. Don't panic. You lost a small amount of blood, okay? Just the almost entirety of it. You're fine. Left quite the stain on the desert. That would have been a way cooler idea if instead of drinking water, we drank their blood. And then we used, like, their blood to fertilize the desert instead, and we had like drain caskets that could suck their blood out. Instead we had like these big blood vats. That would have been a much darker theme. That would have been a lot cooler in hindsight. Refrigerator. A refrigerator might be good. Look at this bloody meat we're just chucking on the floor. In fact, let's throw down a bunch of refrigerators. I've got the components for it too. If anything, all I'm doing is killing animals and letting them rot in the stockpile. We're monsters. Oh shit. It took me a second to work out what the fuck was happening. Oh, of all the places to spawn in, I mean, look, what do? I fire up the engine and we book it back and we try and not run them over because it almost killed Immortus. I've learned my lesson, okay? I had fun with it. I'm not doing it anymore. And if we kill a few on the way over, we kill a few on the way over. It's probably only a good thing. The problem is, though, the prisoner is on the floor back over there. She's got extreme blood loss. I'm not really concerned that she'll die before we're able to tidy this up. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. You're just going to floor it back. Actually, go there so I know I'm not going to hit anyone. Go. Okay. That was a good start. Did anybody take any damage from that? We're good. I think the vehicle itself probably got battered, though. Yep. Come on. Oh, come on. Use your fucking eyes. Come on. Dirty, filthy cannibals turning up. You never see me doing that. Okay, oh, careful. They're all melee characters, so tuck into those turrets if we have to, and just give them hell. Just fire what we can. What are they doing? They've given up. You look good. They were slightly offended that we ran them over after they spawned under the vehicle, and now they're just walking away. Let's send Crispinus forward because he's got that assault rifle just to... Oh, shit. I've changed my mind. I'm going to say they speed them up so we're not just stood around like a bunch of lemons, but never mind. The game has decided that was okay. That was something we could easily solve. Oh, shit. Combat command. I think we're probably going to need it at this point. Fucking hell, that's a lot of people. Okay, pull back immediately. We're not off to the best start here. At least they'll punch the turrets rather than us, most likely. Give yourself some distance. Pick a few off. We can rebuild the turrets. That's not a problem. I can't rebuild my people. God damn, these raids have ramped up, haven't they? Holy shit. Oh god, we've lost so many defenders. Oh, the vehicle. Please don't blow that up, because I'm not sure I can actually repair it at this point. Presume amid all this pile of corpses, we do have some extra thirst casket residents. We have quite a few. I don't want to take too many, because every prisoner we've got in reserve is another prisoner using water, so they're not much of a reserve at that point, are they? Here, go capture you, because you've got 7 hours left. That one was like 4, 5. Yeah, no, that's good enough. We'll just take 2 people. We're fine. We'll be greedy. Egress has died forced dehydration. Oh, there she goes. Oh, at long last. Goodbye, my friend. Let's get a fresh one thrown into the system. We've got no safe water in the network at all. But simultaneously, no one's dying of thirst, so we're at the kind of perfect level to keep equilibrium right now. I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm not going to mess around with it, okay? We'll build another water vat when we get the chance to. Maybe not this many water vats. We'll build another water vat when we get a chance to. No! There's nothing sacred in this place. Do you know how much I've gone through to save that damn desert tortoise? I should give it a name. Well, I mean, presuming it survives. Oh, come on. Please, we need something good here. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're actually going to kill this tortoise. Well, there goes all my herbal medicine. No. There's nothing sacred. The answer is no, it's not. It's the end of the world. Oh, you shall make a delicious meal for us. Good lord, that's a lot of junk. Base is a fucking nightmare. I've lost control. Hold on. Let's move stuff around a little bit. Now, this was going to be our temple. If I put that in there, though, you're going to be upset that we've disrespected it. So maybe... Oh, God, I'm going to have to retool the whole base. I'm going to slow down vehicles for a power recycling, because this is a fucking disaster. And then, let's get rid of... Let's just get rid of that. We get a full refund anyway. Get rid of that. Tunnel boring machine. I'll show you a boring tunnel if you're not careful. Oh, no! While quenching our thirst, Father looked at another safe water and noticed that many of them have been contaminated by corrosive algae, known to proliferate where too much water is present. The algae is eaten through 0 water packs, spilling their precious contents. So as she ate one, she noticed it was infected. But luckily, we didn't have any others, because all my train cars occupants keep dying. We are blowing through these, huh? I mean, it's fine. It's good, because we've never had less than 3. Beautiful. Let's get our people properly outfitted. No more war masks. No more weird shit in terms of outfits. Hortensia's baby prep. That's really stuck up on you, huh? Fine. We know how it works. I guess, someone's losing their bedroom. You're losing your bedroom. This is a hospital now. Yeah, what a shocker that guy turned out to be a traitor. Who could have predicted that? I don't want to kill him because he's got an incredibly good social skill. If we could keep him alive, that would be fantastic. Let's just put you like, swap out. Put you there instead. Well, he's got a... What the fuck was that? You did what? Just then, he just shot a completely uninjured man in cover with a revolver bullet with 7 shooting and instantly killed him. That is insane. That was absolutely insane. Credit to this guy. He had 83% manipulation as well. Credit to this guy. I'm very annoyed, because that's one of our damn senators gone. We've lost the Exeter's Actor Probat perk. Which perk was there? Must have been this one. Yep, there it is. So, we've lost the perk that gives all negative mood thoughts 10% shorter duration. That is bullshit. I mean, it's not. It's a perfectly legitimate death, but... My God, what a fucking tragedy. Days before her child was to be born. Before Crispinus was about to meet his small child... He was shot and killed, and now he's... No, we don't butcher our own people. Absolutely not. Oh my God, she's going to be absolutely devastated. Or not, apparently. What? What? Why are you not upset about that? Death don't care. Oh, shit. What, from violent conversion? Blood court! Nah, disagree. I think she would be upset about that. I'm imposing that on her. I understand it's an apocalyptic world where diplomacy will have broken down, democracy has failed, and the strongest will rule. But that doesn't mean I don't like that. How am I supposed to get attached to my characters if they cannot get attached to one another? I'm overwriting that. I don't believe that just simply because our leader is determined by the strongest person, that they wouldn't care about death at all. That doesn't seem right. So I'm overruling it. I'm not super upset about that. Like, that wasn't a misplay. That wasn't us being unprepared for combat or anything like that. That was a roll of the dice that went badly in Crispinus's favor. Had headgear on, a bronze visage mask. Wasn't that much worse than a simple helmet. Obviously, he wasn't wearing body gear, but that wasn't the thing that got him killed. That's crazy. Heavily injured, not particularly skilled guy, also wielding a shield. I don't know if that affects his accuracy or anything like that. It absolutely does. Ah, Jesus. It deepens. That was like a 1 in a million outcome. I don't hate it, because that's how the game goes. Well, I guess we know what we've got to call the baby then, huh? You've got to name it Crispinus Jr. in memory. God, she's going to pray. Oh, the colony's never had a setback like this before. Even though we've had these enormous, terrifying raids turning up and all the struggling for survival and the lack of food and the lack of water. No one's ever died like this. No, this is just a totally inconsequential action that's killed us. Almost like a punishment from Hermes himself. Look at her, she's devastated. What faction was he from? Is this where I declare all-out war? The fucking Storm Chasers again? We have quite the rivalry building up with the Storm Chasers, don't we? We agreed to a diplomatic marriage, at which point they betrayed us. That should have been the last straw. Maybe I'm going too soft. I give them one of our people, and then they betray us, and then they double down on that by sending a raid after we, to be fair, did dump a bunch of toxic waste on them. Maybe in retaliation, they retaliate back, and they've retaliated again. They're one-upping us here. They have certainly done the most damage to us, and I don't think we can stand for this. Sons of Zeus versus the Sons of Hermes. This is an all-out war for speed. What's faster than lightning? Speed itself, goddammit. Outrun the very thunderbolts of Zeus himself is a hell of a fucking manifesto to stand on. So you know what? Let's run it past the team. This is where we need unity and togetherness. In 5.5 days, when the cooldown has gone off of leader speech, we're gonna suggest that this is our next course of action. War. I like that. Open-ended. Terrifying. This is generally what a question mark implies. It wasn't the open-ended bit, not necessarily the terrifying bit. What a cool story element. They're our Carthage. I've just pieced it together. They're our Carthage. They're on the coast south of us. Oh, except they're not. Okay, well, it's falling apart very quickly, isn't it? It's certainly not some sort of grand unified city-state, but it's good enough, goddammit. Our funeral is the internment of Scrap. We spread his ashes to the winds of Hermes. Wow. Don't think I've got the bricks necessary to cremate him, I'm afraid. No, we do not. Okay. Hortensia, I know you're heavily pregnant. You just lost your husband. And fabrication. There it is. Crispinus would have loved to see this moment. He helped out tremendously to this project, and this is his legacy. 28 safe water. Hold on, we do have shitloads of water. Oh, God. I know what I've done wrong. I didn't set that back to critical. We're actually doing way better than I expected. I'm just incapable of reading. To be fair, I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that we've got no water. It's a safe assumption to use. I'm gonna bring Kratos before the water throne in chains. I'm gonna build some sort of enormous vehicle with an enormous gun on it, and we are gonna execute him. Death by firing squad. I don't think it really counts if that's a tank. It's finally time. Hortensia has worked non-stop to bring this about. Before we begin, though, we need a new Herald of Hermes. I guess Rikus, my friend. You're not the best person for the job, but you are quite literally our only option here, I'm afraid. Welcome aboard. And here it begins. The funeral of sweet Crispinus, my sweet baby boy. And I can say that safely now that I know he's dead and buried. Rika spoke about beginnings and endings. Or perhaps in this case, perhaps more appropriately, endings and of course beginnings. Because his child will live on, he'll carry his legacy. Rikus described the concept of a good life, which isn't dying of thirst in a desert. Oh no. Rikus! Rikus said that father was too stinky to continue the funeral. You can't do this. Rikus talked about absent friends, and again continued her idea of the concept of a good life. Perhaps that is where Crispinus is going, to live with Hermes and Olympus. Well, I suppose technically Zeus is up there as well, our mortal enemy. Yeah, I mean, again, she wasn't the best person for the job. She was the only person for the job. Oh, look at that. Crispinus's Plascrete urn, because you do have to make an urn when they die, contains the remains of Crispinus Byzantine. Oh my god, I guess we inter you in the Great Water Throne Room. It's a cool funeral type, I like that a lot. Here she comes. He'll always be with us in one way or another. Much as he died, much as he lived, dry and lifeless, much like many of the people in this world. Goodbye, Crispinus. I guess he truly is quite crispy now. Disrespect. Well, he was a goddamn hero. I think we need at least one victory today, my friends, before I can call it. And there it is, the fabrication bench, which will enable us to grant everybody in this colony a vehicle. My god, I'm telling you right now, with that we start work on an enormous fleet of tanks, and I head to every goddamn Storm Chaser base, and I blow them to smithereens. Or perhaps I should say, smithereens. Thank you all for joining me today. What a bizarre episode. I thought, listen, we've got to get some upwards momentum, right? Some forwards momentum, shall I say, so we're going to really focus on vehicles and make that our only priority. Look how it ended. My god. Thank you to Kung Fu Snoo, Quibus, Drivey H, Jason Burkett Johnson, Charkagaski, Andrew Robershaw, Slanny Neosius, Zero the Person, Ruby Roo the Orgy Organizer, Space Urban Cohort, Iron Bull, Noah, Facundo Vasquez, Talaratha, and Spaceman Joe for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. The heart breaks for the greatest of boys. Goodbye. Goodbye, Crispinus. Thank you as well to Tiny Legs, John Duckworth, D's Nuts, Pimpek, and Snake Farts. Some lovely, reverent names there to wrap up this emotional episode.